Welcome aboard to the Philippines, Mom and Sir. For today's video, we will virtually tour you to the different best destination here in the Philippines. We have Luzon,
Visayas and Mindanao.
What are we waiting for? Let's begin! Hi everyone! Good day, Mom and Sir! Welcome aboard to the Philippines. So I am Kristymae R, Arcillas, together with my partner
Reni-Boy M, Cañedo.
So today we are your virtual tourist guide. So there's a lot of beautiful destination here in Philippines, and today we will bring you virtually to the part of the northern Luzon in Ilocos Sur, which we can found the historic city of Vigan. Now we will tour you to the historic city of Vigan. So Vigan City, through the World Heritage Convention, was able to organize and empower the local community to become primary stakeholders and keepers of their tangible and intangible cultural heritage. So the sustainability of Vigan's conservation management lies in its ability to engage the local stakeholders, the owners of the heritage houses, teaching institutions, artists and craftsmen, and business owners to instill the value of their heritage, which stems from being the primary trading post in northern Philippines during the Spanish era. Mindoro Beach of Vigan. The Mindoro Beach is located just 5 kilometers east of the town proper of Vigan. Unlike other beaches facing the China Sea, which are mostly white sand, the beach is covered by black but smooth and fine sand. Mindoro Beach is absolutely a good place for relaxation and best spot for watch the glorious sunset. Bellwater Resort and Mini Zoo. Another attraction on the Vigan is the Bellwater Resort and Mini Zoo. This is a good destination for kids and the whole family to enjoy the holiday and take selfie with the animals, especially with this gigantic dinosaur replica. The best thing about this place is open to the public and admission is free. Hidden Garden. When craving for an Ilocano dish, Hidden Garden is a place to be. In the middle of the garden is a restaurant surrounded by beautiful plants and trees with must-try Ilocano food and affordable prices. This is the must-visit place when you want to experience nature well with matching great food. Banawang Bridge. The Sinicol Quirino Bridge, also called Banawang Bridge, was named after the 6th President of the Philippines, Elpidio Quirino. This is an iconic symbol of Ilocos Sur, and it's also considered as one of the country's most beautiful bridges. It's worth to stop if you like to take selfies or pictures, since the view is spectacular, especially in the morning. Bantay Church Bell Tower. This is a nice stop when visiting Vigan in Ilocos Sur. Built in 1591, it served as a town watchtower before being turned into a bell tower by the church. Never leave Bantay, Ilocos Sur without climbing the bell tower, where you will be treated with a breathtaking view of the church above. Bornean Jar Factory. This is one of the most visited in the city of Vigan that you shouldn't miss out in the Ilocos Sur. Visiting the place to watch the pottery work and being able to try is absolutely the incredible experience here.
Vegan Heritage Village. The city of Vigan has been licensed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO because of its Hispanic colonial characters. This old Spanish colonial town is surrounded by friendly and lovely people which make the place even more perfect and beautiful. The dancing fountain in Plaza Salcedo is one of the best things you'll never miss in Ilocos Sur. Calle Crisologo, this 15th century Infanic Street, situated inside the Vegan Heritage Village, is considered to one of the heritage 8 in the Philippines, and it's also one of the most population historical tourist spot in Vegan Ilocos Sur. St. Paul, the Metropolitan Cathedral, this Roman Catholic Church in Vigan, Ilocos Sur, St. Paul Metropolitan Cathedral is huge and have the great architecture design from the inside and outside. Definitely another world inciting attraction in Vigan City. Plaza Salcedo in front of the St. Paul Cathedral is Plaza Salcedo. This is nothing but plaza and a fountain in the morning, but turns into a awesome attraction at night when the musical fountains start.
So, hi everyone, good day. Ma'am, sir, welcome aboard to the Philippines. So, I'm Jenny Rose D. Delos Reyes together with my partner,
Melca Lucaylucay. So today we are your virtual tourist guide. So there's a lot of beautiful destination here in the Philippines, and today we will bring you virtually to the part of Central Visayas where Cebu City is located.
Heritage of Cebu City Monument, a tableau showing the important event in Cebu City history, is one of the highlights of the town. The scenes depicted one of the monument is related to the time of Spain's colonial rules over the country up to the recent beatification of Pedro Calungsod of Cebuano martyr.
Where the Heritage of Cebu Monument stands is also a historic place in the city. Parian District was home to elite and respected Cebuano families during the Spanish period. The word Parian originated from the word pari-pari, which means the barter or trade.
The place is also said to be the center of the trade between the locals, Chinese, and Spanish mestizos before. Other than that, it was also used to extravagant event of the wealthy Chinese merchants.
The exact place where the monument is located is also the original spot where the St. John the Baptist Church was built before it was demolished in 1875 under the command of Diocese of Cebu. Now, we will tour you to the historic city of Cebu. Cebu is a melting pot for food, arts, culture, religion, and island life in the Philippines. The province does not disappoint its visitors with its amazingly beautiful Cebu tourist spots and fun activities to try. Cebu offers a unique travel experience as it is a place where the city and paradise meet.
North to south, there are lots of stunning destinations that are worthy to be visited. Here are the most beautiful Cebu places you must visit.
Good morning everyone!
Maayong adlaw sa atong tanan.
Assalamualaikum kaniyong katan.
For today's video, we will going to discover the history of the Pitan City. By the way, before we begin our video, we will first know on where does the Pitan City was located.
The Pitan City lies on the northern tip of Zamboanga del Norte and northwestern coast of the island of Mindanao with approximate geographical coordinates of 8 degree 50 north latitude and 123 degree 30 east longitude.
What are we waiting for? Let's begin! So, while the Rizal Shrine is continuously attracting both domestic and foreign tourists, the city is unattractive by itself. Concrete and well-paved roads stretching to the coastal barangays in the north and towards the interior barangays have turned it into a showcase of beauty and cleanliness. So the Dapitan's Bay, when its expanse of clean beaches, is also constant attraction to tourists.
And I know that some of you here may ask that when does the PT begins? So, the Pitan trace its beginnings long before the Spanish conquistadores set foot on the island of Mindanao. Its earliest settlers were the Subanens, a nomadic tribe of Indonesian stock known to have settled and lived along the banks of the river or Suba, out of which their present-day tribal identity originated. Fear of pirates taking shelter during the foul weather. In the natural harbors of the Pitans, irregular coastlines forced the timid Subanens to move farther into the hinterlands.
Early cartographers of the Philippines showed the Pitans' location in their maps of Mindanao in varying names in which they had known it such as the Pito in Cairos's map of 1598, the Pite in Dudley's map of 1646, Dapio in Sanson's map of 1652, and in Murillo Velarde's map of 1734.
There are two versions of how the Pitan got its name. One is from Father Urdaneta, who called the place Daquepitan, which was later changed to Dakpitan and still later to Dapitan because of the difficulty in pronouncing the former. The second version is derived from the word Dapit, which means to invite in the local Cebuano dialect. This refers to the original groups of Boholanos from Panglao, Bohol, who were invited by Datu Pagbuaya, the acknowledged founder of the city, to go with him to the Dakong Yuta, that is Mindanao. And the settlement they established was called Dapitan, got its name.
In the various historical reports, there are authentic accounts of trading voyagers in the early periods, and it is hinted the commercial relation may have been established with the Pitan. Already a thriving settlement, it is probable that interaction occurred with the traders, and they may have been a mingling of culture.
In addition, the divergent cultures brought by the European invaders, the Americans, the Japanese, and the different Visayan groups of settlers in Dapitan, which caused the emergence of a distinct culture the present craft of the Dapitanons have.
Transition from Spanish settlement to township. Dapitan was already thriving settlement when Miguel Lopez de Legazpi arrived in 1595. It is believed that with Legazpi in the expedition were some Augustinian friars who converted the natives to Christianity. Foremost of the converts were Pedro Manooc, son of Pagbuaya, and Manooc's daughter, Maria Uray.
Even long before the Jesuits were expelled from the Philippines in 1768, they had already established mission station in Zamboanga, Dapitan, Iligan, and Butuan. Outside of this strategic beachhead, however, the whole Mindanao hinterlands remains untouched by the cross. The permanent Dapitan mission was founded in 1629, headed by the Jesuit missionary Father Pedro Gutierrez.
It was only after the establishment of the Jesuit mission that a strong and stable form of government was finally erected. The Spanish authorities adopted the local form of government that was already existing but placed the officials under the absolute control of the Spanish government. The settlement came to be known as the Pueblo, and its head variously called either Datu, Kapitan or Cabeza de Barangay.
The politico-military comandancia of Dapitan until the end of the Spanish Dominion in 1898 was still dependent on Misamis. It was only the revolutionary period that Dapitan became an integral part of the Filipino forces in Zamboanga.
During the American occupation, Dapitan continued to be part of Zamboanga, one of the two districts comprising the provincial Mora. Dapitan remained a part of Zamboanga province until 1952, when it was divided into two provinces, Zamboanga del Norte and Zamboanga del Sur.
The first election for the provincial governor of Zamboanga took place in 1922. Attorney Florentino Sagwin, a Dapitanon, won over two opponents who were leading citizens and political veterans of Zamboanga City. In the second regular election in 1925, another Dapitanon, Don Jose Asineto, was elected governor of the province.
From small town to historical city. From a small town replete with history, Dapitan took a giant step forward and became a charactered city by virtue of Republic Act No. 3811, which was signed by the President Diosdado Macapagal on June 22, 1963. Thus, becoming the first city in the province of Zamboanga del Norte, it is officially known as the Shrine of the Philippines. It is one of the four cities of Region 9, Map 1. These are Zamboanga City, Pagadian City, Dipolog City. Today, it is the threshold of finding its rightful place in the global village.
Here lies the greatest potential of the city with respect of the region and the regional economy. Its value in the tourism industry cannot be overstated, and with proper support from the national leadership, this potential can still prove to be the triggering device toward development.
So that's how the Dapitan City was established and created.